these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
To the air now on 1st and 10. ETN on the catch. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go! Rocco switch! Rocco switch!
From the 46. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on 1st. Running right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Touchdown, Carolina! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Off the play fake, Williams. Complete out to the right side. And they bring him down around the 34. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Slot receiver headed left. First down throw by Williams. Off caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 8. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and just 2 to go. Williams from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers need only one to take the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Nevis ready to send this one away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup that you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Coleman with the grab. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams to throw on first. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession of the football.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. About 29 yards on that play, partners. They get the chance reset. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He has the Carolina touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. This our last play of the quarter. Here's 2nd and 11. For big yards on the right side. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the move, headed right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field. and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Williams throwing on 4th. Has it in close. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9. Back to throw. That pass complete to McMillan. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Bears football. Here's Swift to start the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. He's on the move. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Here's Williams. Moore's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. 35 on the pickup. They'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
We have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action on 1st. He's got a man left. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Here's 2nd and 7. He's got it near the 10. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing here on 2nd and a handful. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Moore with a return. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives the backward second down.
It has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again following the sack. Chased out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Looking to return from the 29. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Very good return as he picks up 20. And it's going to be Panthers football. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in the hurry up here. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. McMillan hauls it in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Cooper DeJean in to pick it up. And the Bears see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. Complete to Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Williams from the gun. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. It would help set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Still on his feet.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Counter give to ETN. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here. Second and 8. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Bears return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
1st down, Williams. He finds Kincaid. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll try it left with Etienne. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. No, they get him yet again. Cooper DeJean in to pick it up. And the Bears get it back after making their third first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before the...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bears football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. They have themselves another 1st and 10. And the shotgun again to Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. He brings it in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Etienne. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 33 on 2nd down. Flush down out to his left. Thrown on the move. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 14. He's got him. That's McMillan.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun now on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth. All right, that's now his second interception thrown in this game. Obviously not a stat you want, but he does have those 4 touchdowns to fall back on.
And that pick, well, makes it a little bit better performance for this defense, right? I mean, you get burned 4 times, but at least you got a couple to hang your hat on that you did take away. I'm not sure that fact is going to save them from what's going to be a really rough film session, though.
He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. He's dropping back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. They're going play action. Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Looking for a throw here. He finds it beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on throw here on first down. Brought in right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. That one's incomplete over the middle. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw it. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2. Here he is to throw. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan. That conversion turns this to a field goal game. Get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Toss play, Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. So the Bears take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams.